I have a really strong opinion on content creation and content distribution. I think that those two things are talked about, but not talked about in the way in which I'm going to talk about it. I'm very strong in my beliefs there, and I think that what people will find when they come and see me at the event is that they'll have a new perspective on content creation and distribution.
Number one is values. It's very, very important and critical to identify your values as an authority, as a content creator.
The way I look at Facebook and Twitter and all, the internet is just a huge conglomerate of distribution channels. So my job, I guess, as an entrepreneur is not to guess, what kind of content people want. My job is to create content and put them on distribution channels where my audience can then consume it in whatever medium that they choose. So yeah, I have this pretty strong belief system in content creation and distribution, and I'm going to talk a lot about that specifically because that's where I think that's where online entrepreneurship and digital brands are going. We are in the age of information exchange, and they expect it to be free. People want free stuff. They want it on demand. They don't want to wait for it. They don't want to be advertised to, even though everything is kind of an ad. Yeah, we're in the age of information exchange. So that's one of the things that I'm going to talk about because that is how you build a brand. To me, branding is about creating an emotional connection with your target audience. It's always been about how do we create an emotional connection. There's only a few ways to do that. That's one of the things I'm going to talk about when we speak. But so talking about emotional connections, how to create them, how to leverage content distribution channels, and how to leverage content creation in general to build your brand, to build authority and respect, and help grow your business. This is my keynote. Like this is if I was keynoting at TED Talks, this would be my subject matter because it's really important to me that if people are really serious and they want to differentiate themselves, then they need to look at this differently. There's always just like this standard way of like looking at, oh, how am I going to create a post and get awareness and get people to engage? Like, I think that if you're not willing to trailblaze and pioneer a little bit, most of the people that are really successful right now, they were doing things against the stream, right? Like they were trailblazers. People were like, you're crazy, you shouldn't do that. And now look at them. Now everybody's copying them. So it's like, do you want to be a voice or do you want to be an echo? Me personally, I want to be a voice. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. I'm really excited about it.